really looked like it was kicking in high gear.
You know what? Even when we went to Valparaiso, even though it was a setback, I've seen growth in the group. Even after the Cal Baptist game, was pretty hard on them after that game. And exactly what we talked about, you got to get the ball on the post. It doesn't mean they have to score it every time, but it opens up so much other avenues for us. Both Menno, Callum, Zach, those guys can operate down there, but you got to give them a chance. And when they mess up, you got to go to them again. And I think our guys did that up at Valparaiso, and they continue to do that tonight. And it shows in the score of the game tonight.
Did you see that as the difference in the game?
Definitely. You know, Menno will tell you, all I talk about since day one that I got here is rebounding. And the games we've won the rebounding war. It's got nothing to do with scoring. It's got to do with effort and being relentless. And these guys have done that just through practice and through the summer. I'm just glad that their work has showed up in the score column tonight.
You aware that this is the first time you've beaten them in 41 years?
I had no clue. No. No.
Probably before you were born, definitely before he was born.
Yeah,
Probably the only one in this room that was alive the last time you guys won that game.
You know, I was one, I guess, at the time, so I think I vaguely remember that game. But no, you know, anytime you play a WCC team, it's great for any Big West program to go in and win, and or to beat them anywhere, home or road. Coach Romar's a great coach. They're a great program. Pepperdine, obviously, I was in the WCC for a long time. I'm in Lorenzo's tree. You know, Coach Bennett worked for him at Pepperdine and St. Mary's, so I followed them well. And you got to tip your hat to them. They played hard. They didn't quit to the final whistle, just like our guys. But I'm glad we came out victorious tonight in this effort.
Talk about Menno's play tonight. This is probably the most complete game I think I've seen him play in 2 years.
Okay. It's from his hard work. You know, Menno's been a positive voice since I've got here, and we get on him. I get on him in terms of, I don't want to call it being soft, but he doesn't know. You know, he gets harder on himself than we do. You know, so if you miss a shot or you turn it over, keep going to it. Like, I'm not going to pull you out for that. I'll pull you out for lack of effort. And he's turned the page the last few games, I think, and I'm so glad it showed up in the score column. More of the rebound column. I don't know if that's his career high in rebounds, but that's my that's what I'm looking at, the 6 rebounds, because I've been on him about rebounding.
He had the one rebound against Cal Baptist. I'm sure you.
I addressed it with him.
You addressed it with him.
Yeah. You know, and he takes on coaching well, like they all do, and I'm just so happy for him as a senior. And we're playing this year for him. You know, this is Menno and Rikers last year on this team, and I tell these guys every time, you're playing for the seniors because this is their last shot at it. These other guys, freshmen got 4 years left. Our juniors got, you know, a year to come back. But he deserves the effort that they put in place, not only for me but for the seniors. And so I'm so glad he was able to play well in this win.
Menno, we were talking about a complete game. In your estimate, do you think that was your best game in a Highlander uniform? Pretty complete.
Yeah, I think I would say so. You know, points and rebounding definitely. Even some assistant there, which I never do. So yeah, I would say this is probably my best game as a Highlander since I've been here.
And you had a dunk, and you had a couple, some threes. I mean, you did a little bit of everything inside and out.
Yeah, you know, I don't dunk that often, so when I do, it's quite fun. You know, it's a good time.
Maybe you'll do more of it now.
Yeah, we'll see. No, it was just the momentum. We were feeling great. We had the momentum on our side, so I saw Nomi in front of me, so I figured, well, might as well just dunk it. And then the pops are just great plays by coach. You know, you see the advantage. They're guarding DK, they're trapping him. Easy slip out would help him, trying to help get the ball out of his hands. So the threes are great.
Effort and doing it over and over and over again. And I've been starting to sub them out when they don't. And I think they know, like, if I miss a block out or I don't go, they just look at the sideline. And some of it's, you know, learned behavior. And some of it is like our guys are still learning, like the high school kids that we have that are freshmen, like it's physical. So you may go one time, you got to spin and go a second time. You can't just think you're going to go for a rebound and the team's going to let you get it. They practice blocking out too. So how do you make your second and third efforts? And I'm glad that it's slowly coming to fruition.
Menno, did that sink in with Coach, your little confab with Coach after the one rebound game against Cal Baptist last week? Did you take that upon yourself that, that's something I got to really make sure doesn't happen again?
Yes, definitely. And not even the one rebound game. I've had games where I've had 3 or 4 rebounds, which is just not enough. You know, I got to do more. I got to be better. And it's something. It's the first stats I look at after the game. You know, it's the main thing for me because I feel like if I grab rebounds, it'll get me going easier. You know, it's just you can control it. You know, these shots may not fall one night. You might have some turnovers, but you go with rebound and get yourself going that way.
Coach, what do you think was the overall difference maker coming or approaching the second half? Because I noticed that early on in the season, you guys started the second half pretty slow, but this time you were able to really keep it up, Pepperdine.
Yeah, look, I think we played the younger guys more. Johnny and Zach, we got them in quicker. I think Dom Pickett was big for us in the second half. We did some stuff different defensively in the second half where we switched some, we hard-hit some. They kept them off tilt a little bit. And the other part, we took care of the ball. You know, in the first half, you turn it over 9 times. That's 9 more attempts for them. And so when you take care of the ball and share the ball like we have been doing the last couple of games, it rewards you in the score column. And so the effort, I think, in the second half to start was a lot better than it has been.
Do you think DK's scoring around the end of the first half helped a lot with that too?
Oh, definitely. You know, the Kimbe's can score. We all know that. And I tell them all the time, like, for us to be good, like teams set up to stop you. You know, they trapped him in the first half and he turned it over 3 times because he wasn't ready for it. So he's got to get the ball out of his hand, which he did in the second half, and set the big fella up here for some shots. And even the shots we made, you know, Dragon didn't make any shots tonight, but he got good looks from extra passes. So we know DK can score. We need him to bail us out. Sometimes that's what good players do. He's an all-league talent, and that's what all-league guys do. So I'm glad he did that in the first half, and it definitely sparked us and got everybody else involved in the second half.